All right, what is up, you dirty motherfuckers? So, this is the Masculine Podcast, and I'm here with my co host, CEO. He had a little problem ish, with some of the hookers that he owns. So, we're doing this late night, but say what's up to the people.
Yeah, what's good, peasants?
All right, man. Now, we have a good topic here. I know I think this was announced last week, but, we digest everything, we're going to get our opinion. So, Rihanna, the singer, the rapper, the modelist, one of Chris Brown's favorite punching bags.
Jesus.
She finally decides to do an NFL halftime show.
Okay.
But here's the problem though. Back in 2017 to 18, she said she wasn't doing a halftime show
Mm-hmm.
because of Colin Kaepernick. She said, I'm not doing one until Kaepernick gets signed. And
Okay.
by my account, CEO, it's the year 2022. It's September 2nd. Did she get signed? Did Colin Kaepernick get signed that I didn't know about?
No, not that I'm aware of.
So is it a fair question to say, did Rihanna sell out Kaepernick for the NFL?
I think it's her fault. She put herself in that position in the first place, saying,
Mhm.
"Oh, I'm not gonna." First of all, no, I'm sorry, but no one cares, bro. Rihanna, you're fucking overrated. All right, like I don't even like your music, bro. Like fuck out of here. Like that's one. So ain't nobody like clamoring for Rihanna in the Super Bowl. That's especially after the whole rap thing they did last year. So that's one thing. But she put herself in the position where she's going to where she sold herself out because she's like, oh, I'm not gonna be in the Super Bowl because Colin Kaepernick. Now she looks like a dumbass because she's going to be in the Super Bowl and Colin Kaepernick still doesn't have a job. So either there's two things: she's being money hungry bitch. That's one, or two. No, actually, there's three options. Or two. Number two is she doesn't believe what the fuck she's saying. She's just virtue signaling. And
Mhm.
number three is she found out that Colin Kaepernick is full of shit, but doesn't say anything about it. So it's either one of those three options.
All right. So we're gonna analyze this. I found me a good article. They actually, because a lot of articles don't mention the Colin Kaepernick thing. I guess they're trying to sweep that on the rug to make their what does she call her stupid fan base, the navel,
The what?
whatever. Yeah, it doesn't like how Beyonce has the beehive. Rihanna, I guess she has the navel or the navy, whatever these lonely ass females call each other because they can't get a man. Call each other, but
Right.
you can see my screen, right?
Let me see. Yeah, I can see your screen.
All right, I just want to make sure.
Yep.
All right, okay, where the fuck did? There we go. What the fuck? All right, let me go back. I must have clicked on something by accident.
Jesus.
All right, here we go. Rihanna to headline Super Bowl 23 halftime show. Quote, it's on.
The hell?
First of all, I mean, nothing's gonna match. I mean, last year's Super Bowl halftime show, I don't think Rihanna's gonna do anything like that. So, and second of all, do we even know? Because we always know these assholes have a fucking co-host with them. Is she gonna have like Cardi B or someone like that or something on stage that we don't know about yet?
Oh my god. That would officially make it trash. Anything with Cardi B is fucking trash.
Rihanna better go to quote work, great joke, because she has a Super Bowl halftime show to a headline. The pop star hinted at her performance at the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, what is this? 50? Which one is this?
I have no idea, to be honest
All
with
right, whatever the Super Bowl is, by posting a video of a football to her Instagram Sunday. Official tweet accounts for Apple Music. And oh yeah, by the way, I guess the halftime show is not the Pepsi halftime show; it's the Apple Music halftime show.
you. Oh, okay, great. What an
And
upgrade.
and the NFL then confirmed Rihanna's performance Sunday. It's on a read a tweet from Apple Music. Following the announcement, Jay-Z said Sunday in a new release that Rihanna is a generational talent, a woman of humbling beginnings who has surpassed expectations at every turn.
Yeah, okay.
CEO, you're kind of the music expert. Do you agree that she is a quote generational talent who has surpassed expectations at every turn?
I mean, yeah, she has surpassed expectations at every turn. I mean, if you compare it to where she like came up. I mean, I think she's technically worth $1 billion. So,
She's
uh,
definitely up there.
I mean, I think she's a generational like? I don't know I'm gonna get flack for this, but do I think she's like she's good at what she does, but it's not something that I like to listen to. So it's not like I don't think that she's a world beating talent like Jay-Z saying, but obviously he's gonna big up Rihanna because they know each other, both billionaires, they like each other, so it is what it is.
I'm gonna say this, and I might even hashtag Beyonce in this, but Rihanna has a better voice than Beyonce. I heard them both. Now I have two sisters, so
Mhm.
I listen to a lot of Rihanna, Beyonce, Mariah Carey. Rihanna has a better voice than Mariah. I mean, than fucking what's her face, Beyonce. So I'll give her credit for that. Now, as it comes to looks, it's Beyonce all day, not even question. But generational talent. I mean,
I mean, considering if you look at the accolades, then yeah, I would say so. But I mean, the accolades speak for themselves. But I think she probably is, but she's just I'm not a fan of her work. Like,
I mean, let's just be for real. I mean, what has Rihanna done different than like Megan Thee Stallion? She goes on stage, she shows off her
uh,
ass and tits, and
yeah, I mean, she has way more talent than Megan the fucking Stallion. I'll
I
give
mean, but let's be for real. It's not like she's like a Whitney Houston where she didn't like. I mean,
no, no, no. Like
Whitney Houston is
Whitney
the.
Houston was a generational talent.
I
Now,
mean, yeah, come on,
like her voice was immaculate. Rihanna, she has a good voice.
yeah,
But I don't know. I would have to define what that is. Like, I haven't defined that yet. Or what a generational talent. I know what it is in sports, but I don't know what it technically is in music. Like, are we doing accolades or like for it's because it's so subjective in music more so than I think it is in sports. But yeah,
yeah. The rapper, the rap. Wait, she's a rapper. Wait, no, no, she. This is talking about Jay Z. Okay, the
yeah.
rapper added a person born on a small island in Vermont or Barbados.
Um,
The hell? Oh, let me highlight it for you.
Barbados. It's Barbados.
Oh,
Barbados.
Barbados.
Yeah.
Who became one of the most predominant artists ever, self-made in business and entertainment. Seth Sky, NFL head of music, said in a statement that he was thrilled to welcome Rihanna to the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show stage. And this is the post right here on Instagram.
Mhm. Okay.
Rihanna is a once in a generation artist who has been a culture force throughout her career. We're looking forward to collaborating with Rihanna, Rock Nation, and Apple Music to bring fans another historical halftime show performance. Dulaski added. I mean, let's be for real. I mean, me personally, I enjoyed the last year's one, and I also enjoyed the weekend one. But taking out the weekend one, besides last year, what the fuck is there? When's the last time you guys had a great halftime show?
They peaked at Michael Jackson.
Yeah, what was Michael Jackson like? Like Michael Jackson is like a whole concert.
Yeah, they peaked at Michael Jackson. After that, I'm not saying they didn't have good, talent, but I think that was the apex of the Super Bowl in terms of performances. I think after Michael Jackson, you really can't top that. So they peaked after that.
I mean, let's be for real. Michael Jackson, Prince. I enjoyed. Uh, the Weekend. I'm a big Weekend fan, so I like that one. But I mean, a lot of people didn't like that.
I mean,
We love. Go ahead.
he's bootleg Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but I like the Weekend. I like his music personally, but a lot of people didn't like it. So, the last year's was great. Nowhere near Michael Jackson, but it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that stretch where they had like Katy Perry and Lady Gaga and Justin Timberlake and
Yeah,
fucking Maroon 5? It was like, what the fuck is this, bro?
like I mean, here's the thing, right? The NFL needs to like they need to know their fan base, right?
Yeah.
So the majority of the NFL people who give a fuck about watching the NFL are males.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they could say that like 40% of NFL viewers are women, but let's be honest, those women just watch because their husbands or boyfriends are watching.
I highly doubt it's 40%. I mean, are you just throwing that out there?
Yeah, I'm throwing. I heard the let me look that up. The percentage of women of women who watch.
I'm sorry, I can't believe that, bro. I cannot believe
Yeah,
that.
yeah, who watch the NFL. Yeah, let me because I saw a
It's
percentage.
no way it's 40%.
Okay, it says right here. Okay, let me see. Okay, we're looking at it. It says the NFL estimated roughly 45% of football fans were female.
That's bullshit. That is
Yeah,
absolute bullshit.
yeah, yeah. So, but okay, yeah, that is bullshit. Like that. Who did the like this? I would need to see a breakdown of the numbers and how they came to that conclusion. Like what were the tests that they used to come up with that? Because like I'm looking at other things that said women NFL fans are at a record 47%. I doubt that.
That
Like
is such absolute bullshit.
I doubt that. We're talking about almost half the NFL fan base is women. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That percentage is vastly inflated, and it's probably inflated because as long as your wife or girlfriend is in the same room as you as watching football, that's probably why they counted her.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of because let's be for real. Like let's just and I'm not like in your daily life, see, I'm pretty sure you know a lot of females, whether it's females you deal with, family members, friends, whatever. Same thing with
Yeah.
me. How many football females have you ran into?
I have not ran into in my whole existence one female who actually cares about football and knows it like any male has. I have never met in my life a woman who actually knows what the fuck she's talking about when it comes to football.
That is a whole fact. And I met females who are quote unquote fans because their fathers and brothers were watching it.
Right.
But I'll be like, do you on your spare time would you
Yeah.
watch like a Thursday
Right.
night game? No. That's not a fan. That's not a fan.
But not only that, it's like, listen, there are girls that like, oh, I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm a Packers fan, just because those are popular teams, and then
Yeah.
and then you tell them, all right, okay, they know their quarterback because everybody knows quarterback. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, who the fuck is? Can you name someone outside of Aaron Rodgers, in your team? And they don't know who's your coach. They don't know
Yeah, that's not
who
a fan.
like where's your team, like they don't know anything, like apart from, okay, oh shit, they know who Tom Brady and fucking Aaron Rodgers, what do you do? Like that's all
Ain't no
they know.
Will Beckman. Like, I mean,
They'll be like, oh my god, look, did you look at that other football player hitting that other football player hard? They don't even know the names.
yeah, it's a full. And can I just keep it? It's a matching podcast. We can keep it real on here. Football kind of gives me the vibe of baseball, just way more entertaining. And I like baseball,
Mm-hmm.
but football is a thinking man's sport.
Okay.
Let's just be for real. Like when you like if you're a football fan, let's be for real. You don't watch it because of you watch it because of the physicality of the hits, but you honestly sit down and be like, okay, they're running this play, they're running that play. You should do this, you should do that. You're thinking about it. Women generally don't like to think when they're watching TV. That's why they like basketball so much because there's not that much. There's thinking in basketball, but nowhere near to football or baseball. So,
Bro, I mean, this applies to all sports. Women do not watch, like, for the vast majority of sports. Women do not know shit about, like, if you. There has to be, like, yeah, they exist, but very, like, one in, like, what, 10,000 females that are actual fans or some shit. I don't, like, who the fuck, like, listen, if a woman opened a channel on sports, right, on YouTube,
yeah,
like, you know how everyone has to do something different to stand out on
yeah,
YouTube? Like, she's the only, like, she doesn't have to do anything different. She's a woman. That's her being different. Because women do not, like, for the vast majority of sports, women are just there because their husband or fucking a brother or fucking a boyfriend or son is there or something. Like, they don't, like, if men left sports, and
sports will
women,
die.
right, if women were only there, they would be gone too because they only watch because their husbands and boyfriends watch. That's it.
And let's be for real. I know sports. She's probably never gonna see this, but she got sports. Let's be for real. The majority of dudes in her comments are just simping over her that she's a girl. Do they really
Yeah,
give a fuck about what she's saying?
no, I mean, I mean, some will pretend to, obviously,
Yeah,
but and but she's unique
what's
not
she
because
saying?
of her content.
Oh, okay.
She's unique because she's a woman who covers the Giants.
This is a fact. This is a whole
That's
fact.
it. That's her selling proposition. Like the fact that she's a woman who covers the Giants. She can do normal ass videos that everyone else does, that 1,000 other male YouTubers do, and she'll get priority. She'll get the views just because she's a woman in a male dominated arena. That's it. Like, let's stop pretending. And why do you think and why is that? Think about it. Why is it that if a woman were really 47 to 45% of NFL fans, wouldn't they have more YouTube channels? Wouldn't it be normal to see a woman who has a YouTube channel on sports? Wouldn't like no one bats an eye when a woman has a beauty channel? Like the fuck? Like like no one cares if a female has a beauty channel. There's nothing special about that. See
Yeah, I
that?
mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. So go ahead. Yeah. But
Where do we leave off? I already read the Rihanna is generational talent, right?
yeah.
USA Today has reached out to Rihanna's representatives for a comment. The up and coming Super Bowl will feature the first halftime show to sponsor Apple Music, which we just mentioned. Previously, shows since 2013 was sponsored by Pepsi, which is the first sponsor the 2007 show.
Right.
Show the Instagram post again for some reason. 2022 halftime show features several headlines like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, plus a surprise cameo from 50 Cent and Anderson .Paak, which I kind of did like the surprise thing by 50 Cent.
Okay. Right.
Dr. Dre joined Ebron Darian on Apple Music Sunday and shared that he can't wait to see what she's going to do. I just like her and what she does and her get down and how she approaches her artistry and the whole nine. The rapper said, "It's fantastic. She has the opportunity to really blow us away. I know we set the bar extremely high." Bro, I mean, what come on, bro. I don't think the average NFL fan is a Rihanna fan.
No, they're not because it's male dominated. The vast majority of Rihanna fans are not males.
I mean, the wise will watch it, but I mean, come on, bro.
No, like, and this is why I said the NFL needs to know their fan base, but they want to pretend that women like football, and women do not like football. Like the vast majority of them do not like football. They don't give a fuck about football. So they bring on people like Rihanna. They bring on people like who's the other? Taylor Swift. Is she also on this Super Bowl?
No, she declined it.
Oh,
Remember?
she declined it. But they're seeking people like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is worse than Rihanna. Like getting Taylor Swift. Like what the fuck do you think? A 14-year-old white females watch the NFL? Like the fuck? That's Taylor Swift's demographic. You think hardcore Raider fans are listening to fucking Taylor Swift? Like, come on, bro, fuck out of here. Like, like this is what we're talking about, the NFL and virtue signaling, and let's not mention that the only reason that they hired or partnered with Rock Nation is because they didn't want to appear racist. Are we ever gonna, like? Let's be honest. Jay-Z got the opportunity because the whole Colin Kaepernick debacle that unfolded in NFL, they were like, listen, we hired Jay-Z and Rock Nation as a partner because we're not racist. So the NFL virtue signals, and this is exactly why they went to get Taylor Swift. Yes, she's a popular artist. Majority of NFL fans do not give a fuck about Taylor Swift. They went to get Rihanna. Again, the vast majority of NFL fans do not give a fuck about Rihanna.
Facts.
It's just virtue signaling by the fucking NFL. That's it.
I mean, what is it a virtue signal? You think what has Rihanna done? Like what the hell?
She's a black female, and she's a billionaire. Like that's like, let's be honest, that's what they wanted. Like they couldn't get her white version, right? So they went with her. So it's just virtue signaling because the NFL. Do we really think the NFL knows what the fuck they're doing as of late? Like they're not. We look at the ratings. We look at all the stats. We've been doing that for a while now. The NFL doesn't prioritize their demographic or their viewership. They don't give a fuck about the real people who watch their fucking program.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's not a lie. I just wonder who the hell she's gonna bring up there, unless this is like a single like performance.
I doubt it. It rarely ever is fucking like, especially with the artists that they had like before, with like the Michael Jacksons, the Princes, and all that bullshit, right? Before, they could do kind of like solo shows, but now they're trying to do more like I guess tag teams or stuff like that with surprise guests and all that. So I don't think Rihanna's gonna be the only one.
I promise you, Lil X Nas will be in the Super Bowl halftime
Yeah,
show. I'm telling
he will be in the. Yes, he will be. In the next 5 years, he'll be announced.
you, he will. Him, Bad Bunny. That's when it will all
Right.
die after that. I mean, it
Him,
is low key dead now. So
Bad Bunny, Jack Harlow, all those people will be in the Super Bowl halftime show.
how much you want to bet he's probably gonna be in the halftime show? It wouldn't shock me if she announced because aren't her and Jay-Z, her and Lil X Nas friends? Like I can definitely see him being this halftime show. I'm telling you.
He will be. He will be in the halftime show. Like it's just a matter of when.
Oh man, I'm honestly shocked it's not this year. Like they'll get like this is what these companies do. They'll like hype you up like a nostalgia thing, like Drake, not Drake, Dr. J, Snoop Dogg, and shit like that. And then they'll just like say, okay, now we got him. Now it's time to put out Rihanna and put out Lil X Nas and put out Bad Bunny and shit.
Yo, Bad Bunny's definitely gonna do a Super Bowl one of these fucking and Bad Bunny's trash, by the way. All right. I don't care what any of you like. You women, some of you women have. Okay, I'm gonna just be honest. The vast majority of you women have horrible taste in music. Okay, like this is a fact. Like you like fucking Bad Bunny, like the fuck that man sucks balls. You like fucking Megan the Stallion, Cardi B, trash, bro. All this is trash, bro. No, nobody listens to that and thinks good music. Like, come on, bro. Fuck out of here.
It's I, I mean, why do you guys like? Can I just ask something real quick before we move on?
Yeah.
Why? And this is the masculine podcast. We could be masculine here. Why? Why do you females like gay guys? Like I just never like saw the appeal to that. Like females love Lil X Nas and Bad Bunny. Like I don't. Why they don't like you guys?
I mean, it's not even that. I just don't get why they like trash music.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, the majority of females, like I can understand like females liking a Trey Songs or like an Usher back in like the early 2010s.
Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, I get that because they're
Well,
not.
not even for their music because of like their looks and like their like music and stuff like that. But
Yeah, but they're not trash.
I
Bad
mean,
Bunny
I
is
don't.
trash.
Yeah, I get that they're trash, but like it's just I would think that females like singers because of their either like male singers because of their look and their music. But when you listen to Lil X Nas, he's talking about fucking guys up the ass. And same thing with Bad Bunny. How's that appealing to you? And why do you like that?
I have no idea.
That just honestly makes no sense to me. But moving on back to Rihanna. He also has a piece talking about Dr. Dre. He also has a piece of advice for Rihanna ahead of her halftime show performance. Put the right people around you and have fun. That's basically what it is. Making sure you have the right creative people around you, Dr. Dre said. Other halftime performers in the last decade include The Weeknd, Jennifer. Oh, I forgot Jennifer Lopez and Shakira did it.
Okay.
Jennifer Lopez and Shakira, Maroon 5, Justin Timberlake, Coldplay, Katy Perry, Bruno Mars, and Beyonce.
Okay.
That's a great fucking lineup right there. That's like the fucking starting five for like the 76ers back when they were tanking.
Jesus.
I mean, let's just look at this. Me personally, I like The Weeknd, but I can understand a lot of people don't. Let's be Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. They were just there to shake their asses. Let's just be for real.
Yeah, they were there to shake their asses. That's it.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed watching. That was the Niners Chiefs Super Bowl, I think. Yep, before the pandemic. Yep.
Yeah.
When did Maroon 5? I remember that one. I think that was the fucking one with the Rams and Patriots, the 13-3 game.
I mean, Maroon 5 is not a bad band. Neither is Coldplay, by the way.
By the way, Travis Scott was in that too, by the way.
Yeah. Just like listen, Maroon 5 and Coldplay is there more to what's it called? Appease their white fan base. So
I don't think white hicks from like fucking like Kansas City listen to Maroon 5.
No, like white people listen to Maroon 5 and Coldplay for the best. Like Coldplay, they're not bad music. They're just more geared towards white people.
Justin Timberlake. I remember that Justin Timberlake one. That was the Eagles and the fucking Patriots one. Fuck the Patriots for losing that game too.
Timberlake's like another female, like male female type artist.
Coldplay. We talked about Katy Perry. What Super Bowl was Katy Perry in?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Bruno Mars. Which one was Bruno Mars?
I don't remember. Like, I don't have these because listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't watch the halftime show. I do something else and then I come back and watch the football game.
Yeah, and then Beyonce was the Cam Newton Panthers one, and wasn't she the one for you guys too? The Ravens and 49ers one. I don't remember.
Too long ago.
Honestly, besides The Weeknd, Jennifer Lopez, and Shakira, and the Maroon 5 one, Justin Timberlake. And those like ones are like recent. That's the reason why I remember them. But the rest I don't know. And we clearly have this year's, and I like this year's. I like this one. Great nostalgia. In an interview with Vogue in 20, and here's where Kaepernick comes into fold. In an interview with Vogue in October 2019, Rihanna said she turned down the opportunity to perform at the 2019 Super Bowl halftime show in Atlanta. The Grammy-winning singer confirmed that she did so to stand in solidarity with former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick, who became the subject of controversy after kneeling during the preseason national anthem in protest of police brutality and social inequality in 2016.
Okay.
I couldn't dare do that, she told the magazine. For what? Who gains from that? Not my people. I couldn't just be a sellout. Well, 6 years later. I couldn't be an enabler. These things within that organization that I could not agree with at all, and I was not about to go and be a service to them anyways. Kaepernick accused the NFL for colluding to keep him out of the league in a case that was eventually settled in 2019, which he settled in within less than $10 million with that other idiot, Eric Reed, might I mention. The same year, the NFL partnered with Rock Nation, which managed Rihanna to pick performers for the Super Bowl and strategize on the halftime show. Well, Rihanna, I have some news for you. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you got your head so far up A$AP Rocky's ass, but Colin Kaepernick's still not signed. And Rihanna, I'm sorry to tell you this. What has changed from 2016 to 2022? Colin Kaepernick's still not signed.
You know what changed?
What?
It stopped being trendy to be pro Kaepernick. That's what changed. That's literally, she's a fucking phony. She has no morals. She's a virtue signaling cunt, like the majority of these artists are. And to be frank, she doesn't give a fuck about Kaepernick. She saw it as an opportunity to virtue signal and show how righteous she was, so she can get applause from the vast majority of her fan base, who probably agrees with her sentiment back in 2019.
Okay, if that's the case, fan base, because I know the Rihanna's navel or the Rihanna's anal, as I fucking call you guys. Why? Can I ask you guys? Can you guys speak for her on her behalf? What has changed from 2016 to 2022? Kaepernick's still not signed. Kaepernick will still taking a knee. Colin Kaepernick still sits on the NFL. Why is she taking the money?
Right, and if your answer is anything but she's wrong and she's being hypocritical, you're full of shit. You're full of
Yeah.
shit.
Same thing with Cardi B. Cardi B said she wasn't doing the Super Bowl halftime show, but yeah, look at this shit. Jay-Z,
Yeah.
you said you weren't doing the Super Bowl halftime show, but you're praising up Rihanna.
Y'all only give a fuck about Kaepernick. You only give a fuck about that issue when it has all the headlines and you can insert yourself back into the news cycle. But when this man is irrelevant, then you don't give a fuck about Kaepernick. You'll do whatever, and your stupid fan base will never check you on your dumbass behavior because they're fucking simps for your music and you as an artist.
They're all idiots like you guys too, so
Yeah.
Basic retrospect. And I whatever. It is what it is. With the sales of more than 250 million records worldwide, Rihanna ranks as one of the best-selling female artists ever. I can agree to that. Her album was 2016 Anti. Rihanna's last performed publicly at the Grammys Awards in 2018. The Super Bowl is scheduled to take place February 12, 2023 at State Farm Stadium in Glenville, Arizona.
Okay.
I think that's it.
All right.
So Rihanna, but once again, going back to it. So I want to know, I want to know what her response is, because if no one asks her this question, why are you doing the Super Bowl halftime show after you say you weren't going to do it until Colin Kaepernick was going to get signed, then everybody's a fucking pussy. And two, I want to know what her response is.
Right.
I honestly want to know her response, because didn't Colin Kaepernick call out Jay-Z for working with the NFL? I wonder if Colin Kaepernick is going to call out Rihanna for working with the NFL.
I mean, who knows? I mean, Jay-Z was, I mean, at the time when he partnered with the NFL, he was seen as a coon of high magnitude,
a sellout. Yeah,
right. So, but you know, he took the money, and it's working out for him. I mean, it is what it is. But as for Rihanna, she's a fucking hypocrite with a massive Peyton Manning forehead. And yeah, so it is what it is. She may be successful, but she's hypocritical. It is what. So that's my. Is she a sellout? By her own definition, yes, she's a sellout.
I mean, yeah, isn't it? I mean, this was back in 2018. This happened. So I mean, this was. So you said this not 6 years ago, 4 years ago. What has changed, Rihanna? Is it the money? Did you sell out for the money? I mean, I find it funny how you sit here and say you're not going to do service for the NFL, but you do service for Rock Nation, who does service with the NFL. Wouldn't a smart person say, I'm not going to do service with Rock Nation anymore because they're working with the NFL?
Yeah.
I mean, just, hey, it is what it is. But is there anything you want to add, CEO?
No, I mean, no. I mean, I think all my sentiments have been laid out for everybody.
All right, man. But yeah, that's our show, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. This will be up Sunday. By the way, if you want to see us talk actual sports, I would suggest go to my channel, which is called RJ. I gotta leave a link for it somewhere else. Where we actually talk about sports. We kind of stay away from sports itself here because we kind of want to talk about social issues and just shit like this, hypocritical stuff about, Rihanna and the Super Bowl halftime show. I mean, let's be for real. I mean, I'm probably not going to watch the halftime show. So
I'm not. I almost never do.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But we're out.
All right. Peace.
I'm